Yo, what's up guys, Puppet with another gameplay commentary, and today I'll be bringing you guys a 110 kill non-lethal gameplay with the Scar H, and I was using UAV Guardian VSAT, and it was actually on my old gamer tag. It's the non-lethal. It was one of my very first gamer tags, so it's a really old game or gameplay or whatever. So if you have any questions about it, I might be able to answer it, but I might also not be able to answer it. So all I know are the basics. It was with the Scar H, the score streaks, and I was using a C4, and it was on the map Hijack multi-team. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I might be able to answer them like I said. But I just want to get right into the commentary topic because it's actually a very long story, and it's about the very first time I got arrested. Well, almost. I didn't get arrested. I got arrested, but I never went to jail, I guess is the way I say it. But anyway, I'm just gonna go right into it. So this story happened around last year, last year. So like, or no, it was this year. It was like January of this year, like January 1st or December 31st. It was something like that. It was right after Christmas, but it was still on winter break or whatever. And so that's when it happened, and it was snowing outside, or it was snowing outside of the day, but it wasn't snowing at night, which is everything happened at night. So originally I was at my friend Eli's house, and he lives in the same neighborhood as me, just like on the other side of the neighborhood. It's like a 3-minute walk literally. And so I was at his house, and a mutual friend, I guess. I mean, I know him, but we're not really good friends. He came over to my friend Eli's house, and he lives about 45 minutes away, so like 2 or 3 towns over. And Eli had already had plans to go over to his house, and he invited me. So I was like, why not go to his house? I know him. Called my mom up. I was like, yo, can I go to Brady's house? And she was like, yeah, that's fine with me, but just call me if you're spending the night or you're coming home. And I told her I was spending the night, but I actually did not end up because of what happened. So when we were at his house, we were pretty bored. It was like 9 at night, 9:30, and so we were like, let's go do something. We were gonna go play like Manhunt, which is basically like hide and go seek, but it's like a cooler version. It's like teams and shit like that. And so we were gonna do that, but we couldn't get enough people to go with us or whatever. So we grabbed like 7 people, and we went ding dong ditching. If you don't know what that is, it's where you go up to a house and you ring their doorbell and you fucking run. And you either sit in a hiding spot and watch them come outside and be like, what the fuck are you doing, what just happened? Or you just run your ass off because you're scared. So the first house we decided to go to, we grabbed a Christmas tree. Like they had a Christmas, like somebody threw their Christmas tree away. It was just on the sidewalk, so we grabbed that bitch and we were just strolling that bitch across the street for like 5 minutes. We were like, let's do this house because there was a nice hill to run up and hide behind or whatever. So we grabbed the Christmas tree and we leaned it up against the dude's house. It was this old ass dude. We leaned it up against his door so that when he opened it, it would fall on him, and we were hoping it would like knock him down, but that didn't really happen. But anyway, he had like an intercom system. You go up to the thing and you press a button and you can talk into his house and be like, yo, what up, mom's here or some shit like that. But that's not what we used for it. We were like, we pressed the button and we were like, Merry Christmas, and we ran out that bitch, and we were standing at the top of the hill. And he opened the door, and the Christmas tree fell in his house. It didn't like fall on him or anything. It fell on his house. I guess it fell in his house. I guess he was prepared for it or something. But it didn't hit him, which was pretty sad. I wish it would have. And he came outside and he was like looking around behind his car and like on the other side of the street walking around and shit. Like we were right there, but we were like fucking half a football field away watching him. And he was like, "You darn kids!" It's like he didn't say that. He was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." He literally said that. He said he was gonna fucking kill us. So right as he said that, we fucking ran our asses away from that house. And we were ding dong ditching for like 3 hours or so. In reality, yeah, it was about 3. No, it was like 2 hours because it was like 11:30 when we went and did the when we went back. So yeah, it was like 2 hours of ding dong ditching. We went to a bunch of houses. It was so much fun. Like we went to we did challenging. We kept making bigger and bigger challenges. The houses we did at the beginning were really easy. And then we started doing like houses with 20 steps to run down, and then you had to run far as shit. And so we did a bunch of houses, and then we went to like an apartment complex, and they had like 14 houses right next to each other, and we rang them all, and then they all opened the door at the same time and looked at each other like, why the fuck you ringing my doorbell? But so that's what we did. And then we got bored of that, so we decided to go back, but we wanted to do one more house. And I guess you guys can guess what house we chose. We chose the first one that we did just because it was the funniest thing ever. And you know, we rang the doorbell, and right as we motherfucking rang that bitch, the door opens and the dude starts chasing us. And you know, we're laughing hard as shit, and we're way faster than this dude. This dude's slow as shit because he's fucking like literally 70 years old. And we later find out that this nigga had a fucking gun with him. Like, we never even turned around to look at him. We just ran as fast as we could, and we were just laughing our asses off. And we got back to our house, or back to Brady's house. And then, you know, we realized one sad, you know, dramatic thing that fucking fucked the whole story up. Logan dropped his wallet, and he had his motherfucking ID and driver's license up in that bitch. So this nigga knew our address, he knew everything about us, and you know, our whole fucking lives were ruined. So this dude calls the cops or whatever, and then he tells them our address, you know, which really sucks. I wish he would have been chill about it, but you know, he called them and he sized the story up. He told him that we vandalized the house or some shit like that, you know, some bullshit. He said that he said that the tree house, or not the fucking tree house, the Christmas tree, like when it fell in his house or whatever, you know, all like the fucking leaves on it or whatever, like the evergreen joints. He said it got all over his floor, and whenever we went to check it out, there was fucking like 2 little leaves on his in his house, and we were just like, what are you bitching about? It's not even, it's nothing really. So anyway, back to the story. He called the cops, and they showed up like an hour later probably. It was really late at night, and it wasn't like a first responder situation, so you know, they took their time to get to us. They had other things that were more important. And so they show up to the house, and they immediately put all of us in handcuffs, and we were like, what's going on? What did we do? You know, because we know didn't do anything illegal, so we were just like, what the fuck did we do? And then Logan was like, yo, ding dong ditching is not illegal. Like, he said it when we were all like going outside and shit. And the cop was like, but vandalizing is. And we all just took a quick pause, and we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? We didn't vandalize shit, yo. And well, I didn't say that. What's his name did? Fucking Bobby said that. Bobby said that that we didn't do shit, and like, he literally said that. It was pretty funny. And I wouldn't say that to a fucking cop, or I would probably now, but back then, like a year ago, I would be too scared to say it. But yeah, so he started saying that we vandalized stuff, and we were just like, what? We didn't vandalize shit. And then, you know, we told our side of the story, and the old motherfucking dude told his side of the story, and he was like, alright, these kids didn't do anything. Did you hear my sister just scream right now? I'm about to fucking smack her. Anyway, we said both sides of the stories, and he was like, these kids didn't do anything illegal. We can't arrest them. Have a good night. Basically, that's what he said. He was a chill cop. We were like, what's up? Uncuff us right now, nigga. We out this bitch. And we were like, fuck you to the old dude. Flick that nigga off one more time. Ding dong ditch his house the next day. But if you guys enjoyed any of this, please drop a like and subscribe to see what I play. We'll see you guys later. Peace.